Hello, my name is Paul Partlow, and I am the lead communicator at the Georgetown Church of Christ in Georgetown, Texas. With that being said, my biggest claim to fame, though, is that I am the brother-in-law with Meadowlark's very own Bradley Morrow. Please don't hold that against him. All right. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the word transformation. Did you know that my wife, Bradley's sister, loves Christmas? I mean, our house is so full of Christmas stuff that Hobby Lobby would be jealous. From the beginning of November until the end of the year, Christmas movies are being played on a loop on every TV in the house almost 24 hours a day. Now, while I look like a Grinch in comparison to my wife, I do like Christmas movies. I think I like them so much because there is this common theme of transformation in them all. I mean, take for instance, you got It's a Wonderful Life. You got George Bailey is at the end of his rope and he contemplates jumping off a bridge. Clarence the angel shows up and shows him life would be like if he was never born. And George's life is completely transformed by the experience. I mean, don't you love that? In the Grinch is this bitter, hateful creature that hates everything about Christmas. He dresses like Santa and with his dog Max steals Whoville's Christmas. But despite everything being gone, Whoville wakes up on Christmas morning and sings, and the Grinch is completely transformed by the experience and returns all the gifts to the town. But my favorite movie is the 1984 version of A Christmas Carol with George C. Scott. You see, as we know, Ebenezer Scrooge is this bitter old miser who hates Christmas. He refuses a dinner invitation from his nephew Fred. He turns away those who are raising money for the poor, and he only begrudgingly gives his underpaid employee Bob Cratchit Christmas Day off. But as we know in the story, it's very familiar. He's visited by Jacob Marley and his old business partner and three ghosts: the ghost of Christmas past, present, and future. And the next morning, Scrooge awakens a completely transformed man. I mean, don't you get a lump in your throat when George celebrates with his family at the end of the movie? Doesn't a tear drop your eye when the Grinch's heart grows 3 times its size? Don't you rejoice when Scrooge runs through the streets dancing and laughing? You know, what I love about these stories is that they illustrate or they retell the story of the gospel over and over and over again. You see, in the gospel, God makes us take an honest look at our past. He helps us interpret our present, and He gives us a glimpse of what our future will be like with or without Him. I love what Galatians 2:20 says. It says, I have been crucified with Christ. It is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life I now live in the flesh, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave Himself for me. What that means is that I have been transformed by Christ to live out that transformation in the world. A life that is transformed transforms the world around it. You see, George Bailey saved a city. The Grinch saved Christmas. John McClane saved Nakatomi Plaza. Yes, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Ebenezer Scrooge saved Tiny Tim. Jesus saved you and me. And we were saved to save. We were transformed to transform. Be blessed.